The awards for the Philippine-China understanding also recognizes the efforts and contributions by Rod Kapunan as a writer, columnist, and political analyst in forging better relations with China, and by acknowledging the important role of China in aiding the development of the Philippine economy. Base sa kanyang mga isinulat, Rod is keen on the support and aid extended by China to the Philippines as an Asian neighbor. Contrary to the mindset that has blinded many Filipinos today, he sees the Philippine-China cooperation as an opportunity more than a threat to the country's economy and security. Let's all watch this. 我们一起看。
Columnist writer Rodrigo Rod Kapunan is the voice behind the popular Backbencher, a column previously featured in the Daily Tribune from April 2001 through March 2010, but later became a regular item in the Manila Standard today from 2011 through the present. He is also a regular contributor of the China Daily Global Edition and the Global Times, both internationally circulated newspapers. Having a background in politics and the law, it is not difficult to see where his interests and leanings towards various political issues might have been rooted.
Sir, first of all, I would like to congratulate you for receiving an award for promoting Philippines and China understanding, APPCU. So, what do you think is significance of APPCU in terms of China and Philippines relationships in general?
In general, the Philippine-Chinese relationship should be continued and it should be strengthened. And today, especially with the election of the new president, we expect that to be strengthened further. Many Filipinos expect that China will provide assistance for economic rehabilitation and for the economic strengthening of the country. That's most important. Our position should be synchronized with the position of the president, not by the subordinates making a statement contrary to what the president has defined as our policy, as our official policy.
What is it about history, Philippine history, Chinese history, or politics that interests you?
Well, actually, ang Philippine-Chinese relations, tinitingnan ko lang sa kasaysayan. Alam mo, tayong mga Pilipino, marami sa ating Pilipino hindi natin maamin na may mga dugo tayong Chinese. Yung istorya sinasabi ko, walang discrimination ng Pilipino. Hindi ko lang malaman kung paano nagsimula.
Bilang isang batikang kolumnista, he has written several articles on China's foreign policies, culture, and shared community principles enunciated by Chinese President Xi Jinping, and other important issues involving the South China Sea disputes. In fact, on various occasions, he has accepted invitations to speak as a political analyst and resource person on the critical issues involving the Philippines and China. To name a few, he was a resource speaker at the Jinan University in Guangzhou, China in 2018, where he talked about the current development of domestic policies in the Philippines and its implication to the Sino-Philippine relation.
Sir, I understand you have written several articles on China's foreign policies, culture, shared community principles, enunciated by President Xi Jinping and other important issues involving the South China Sea disputes. Just want to ask, is this your advocacy, or when did you start writing about these things or become interested?
My interest on this began way back as early as 70s, or I think when the First Lady asked me to write a book, and part of that book includes the establishment of diplomatic relations with China. And I clarified to Mrs. Marcos, the Philippine-Chinese relations did not begin with the Duterte administration. It began during the Marcos administration. That's what I said. And so I've been writing since then.
So, would you say that the Philippine-China cooperation as an opportunity, or more than a threat to our country's economy, security? Can you share with us your thoughts about this?
Yes, well, let me tell you this. If not with China, our fruits, for instance, vegetables, will rot. All of them will rot. China, the Chinese government, China is our number one buyer of these products. And if we will try to abruptly cut down our relations with China or destroy that relationship that we have with China, our people, our farmers will suffer. We have to look at it in a more wide perspective. We can continue our relationship with China. Alam mo, maluwag ang puso nila, open sila sa dialogue, open sila sa negotiation. Nasabi mismo ni Xi Jinping yan.